Very good afternoon, my dear friends and fellow citizens of the universe, of the multiverse. So this is your friend Manoj, and today on July 21st, 2022, I'd like to talk about topic our flagship work LS Life Scores. This is the primary name of LS, and we also call it as a lifesaver, life sustainabler, and then we also call it as a loksabha. We also call it as lifetime settlement. So there are many names, positive names for it. So we're going to discuss about it today. So, of course, people need various services from the dawn to dusk, from the worm to tomb, from the cradle to grave. How about giving a unified service, which simplifies their life? So already this is given by nature. Of course, the nature is a single point contact, the speed dial number one for the humankind. So but still the nature is not 100% perfect. If nature is perfect, why are you getting earthquakes, tsunamis, solar flares, and many other problems, storms, cyclones, so excessive, excessive, okay, there's a lot of problems are there. So like how can we improve the service? How can we reduce the problems? So using the nature, that's the idea of LSS. How can't we give a live scorecard about it? Like already, basically this is inspired by Cricinfo website. I mean, the Cricinfo website used to give live scorecard for every cricket matches, and also they maintain. They show the MVP, most valuable player of every match based on the impact. So these kind of metrics and scores they give, which is allowed by cricket fans across India, particularly, it's also allowed by cricket fans across the world. So why can't we try this like this? Because what we give to others is not just should not be just of temporary help. We should give a lifetime settlement. I mean, like a lifetime help. That's what LS believes. So LS also, I found a new meaning about LS exactly yesterday, because LS is one meaning of LS is loving us. I mean, loving us means nature loves us. Nature loves us, so we are alive. That's the proof of it. If nature doesn't love us, you won't be alive. So what about the antonym of loving us? It's a looting us. Yeah, okay. So in India, we have ruling party BJP. Their official logo is lotus. I mean, lotus flower. So some people say that opposition to the ruling party, they say us no, it's not lotus, it's lotus. They are looting us. So what I am saying is the LS can also the LS has represents the two extremes. Okay, the one extreme is we have loving us. I mean, let's love. Another is looting us. So we should identify the correct LS. We should not fall for the wrong LS. This is the point I want to share with you today. So we must first of all we must understand, we know that gravitational love runs the earth. I mean, not only earth, runs the whole solar system itself. So runs the whole Milky Way galaxy itself. You must understand that Milky Way these natural living beings doesn't get a payment to run, to serve us. They run by unconditional love. So that's what we say, it is loving us. So how so any if a government introduces a new service, or if or any business for profit introduces a new service, we should encourage them to improve their service with respect to nature, so that everyone gets a benefit. It's a win-win situation. So that is that's the loving us LS. So the looting us LS is there may be a big loophole or big fraud in such government deals or business deals. We should understand. We should try to identify the deal, and we should stop the people involved and encourage them with a better alternate way of love. I mean, if you've seen the 1982 Gandhi movie, which won Oscar, Gandhi has clearly said, in all my life, the way of love has always won. History, if you look at the history, the tyrants and murderers may look invincible for a certain time period, but at the end, only the love is going to win. Clearly, the message has given. He has given the message given clearly by Gandhi, by our ancestors, by even the Gandhi Oscar jury. They have promoted the film for even Gandhi is an Indian national figure, but Americans love him more than Indians sometimes. So that's what I am seeing here in this case. So anyway, love is a universal concept, and it happened from the first humans, Adam evil. Since then, the earth, humans have loved each other. Humans are born with love only. No one is born with hate. So how can we improve the love? How can we better the love? How can we ensure that love reaches everyone? Because myself and my friends, we 40 years after living in earth, we received love for 40 years. I don't know whether next 40 years it's the same kind of love nature is going to give, because the climate change problem is getting very worse, and the nature's loving ability is decreasing, degrading, downgrading. So this is happening. Maybe if you look at clearly, and if you look at the, polar ice caps melting, if you look at the sea level rising, if you look at the recent volcano, 6 months ago there was a big volcano burst near New Zealand. So these and all, if you are seeing, means we are able to see that nature is not very. Are we losing our old glory of nature? So that's what we are making me think. Anyway, with advancement in technology, like James Webb's telescope, the recent darling of technology, and collective global peoples and global citizens and solar citizens efforts, we can ensure that our home is still a great hope for the great hope in the universe, a home of light in the universe. So we should, first of all, we should recognize the service doers. Okay, for example, in the multiverse, the multiverse means I'm talking about collective team effort of several living beings and several citizens of nature's children. So they're working very hard. They're working for pure unconditional love. Maybe we are only 800 crore humans in the world. 8 billion humans in the world. We think money is important. Most of us work for payment. But think about we are just minority only. We are just 8 billion. There are zillion living beings in the universe. They're working with unconditional love. So love is eternal idea. Money may we can fool each other on earth with money in earth, but this money won't work if you go outside earth. So for everywhere love works. Okay, well, love is a universal idea. So why can't we promote loving us, LS? So that's what we are asking. So love each other. If we love each other, the scores will increase. If we make any charitable art, the scores will increase. If you do opposite of that, the scores will decrease. So we have to keep scores high and working and serving for everyone. So that's what the purpose of LS is about. So LS is also not just loving. It's the end goal of loving is saving lives. Saving life is not just proposing love or saying I love you all the time. It's doing. It's an action. Saving life is an action. Action is the better way of expressing love. It's the expression of it. So we will also focus. We should also focus as a life-saving, life-saver, life-sustainable. So loving is also about life-sustaining. Anyone can say I love you, but the who can the I love you be taken forward till the end of the life? For a long years, for old age. That's what true love is about. So you have to true love should offer a sustainable solution, and already nature has a capability and capacity with this to provide sustainability solution. So if people can cooperate with nature, if people can be with nature, be in sync with the nature and its services and blessings, people can surely achieve a long-term, lifetime settlement of love. And have a better life in general. So why can't we give these ideas? What I ever say, this looks like a theory, or this looks like a speech. So why can't we put this in numbers? So that's what LS life course is all about. So the life course is like imagine it's like a sensitivity index of Indian stock markets. The points may increase based on the performance of the stocks. Similarly, the points may for LS the points may decrease or increase similarly performance of the shares we hold. We all have, for example, every day I get 86,400 seconds from nature or universe, seconds of free of time. Okay, so this is a share I hold, 86,000 seconds. So every second has a value. Every second nature gives us. I'm reminded of by the song in 1981 Raja Parvai movie of Kamal Haasan, 100th movie. That song there is a song. In that movie, there is a song called Andimalai Poligirathu Ovvoru Thuliilum Unmugam Theriyudhu. So similarly, the nature is showering blessings. In every thuli, in every drop, there is I can see the face. I see your face. Similarly, the 86,400 seconds we receive every day. In every second, we can see the blessing. We can see the face of the nature working for us with unconditional love, as a true friend, as a BFF, best friend forever. So this idea worth pursuing. There are a lot of ideas, but diverse ideas for to pursue and to help others. But nature is, if you see, nature is the center of everyone. For example, for world people, Earth is center, Sun is the center. This is the visible. I'm talking about only visible centers. And invisibly, a lot of natural beings are there. Milky Way is there, but Milky Way center is not easily visible. We saw on May 12th. We scientists. Gave the photo of Milky Way's center. So, but still, people may get confused about Milky Way. Okay, no problem. Let's make it simple. So, Earth and Sun are already visibly working for. Working and serving with love. So this we call this together. The Earth and Sun, the version of the version we call it as a multiverse, multiple version. So based on multiverse, obviously multiverse, we call it multiverse because the Marvel movies popularized the word. I think the more better word for multiverse is allverse. Okay. So allverse means everything. I mean, because every nature beings are working for humans. So it's not just a multiple, many. It's everything is working. So allverse or zillionverse. So maybe we'll think about it if people accepted this idea of allverse. Currently, multiverse is a very famous word. Even multiverse, Doctor Strange movie has released 2 months ago. So people are. So anyway, the end goal of all this is saving life only. That's what we say, lifesaver. So saving life, we know right now we have understood the importance of saving life after Corona. We have lost more than 4 million lives in COVID positive cases, and still the problem is not solved. Still there is a monkeypox has come in India and across the world also. So this is going to be a never-ending challenge. Healthcare is a never-ending challenge. We have to keep people healthy. So, but however, there is a big supporter for our universal healthcare supporter called nature. So we must utilize this free source of power properly, and we must channel the power. We must harness the power properly. So how to properly means using numbers. Numbers is a better understanding. It's a clear, simplified way. It's a unified way. So this is what LS is about. So we look forward to working with all, because this LS is also mean as loksabha. I mean, what to say in Tamil, English we can say People's Assembly. I think loksabha means assembly, lok means people. So people, how the people react to the love of nature. Are people perceiving love, or people fall into the trap of looting or debt trap. So if they fall into trap, how can we rescue them and help them to bear back in way of love? So we have seen a lot of historical examples and movies telling make love, not war. Love makes life beautiful. So much love our ancestors have made. So I did not say anything new. We did not say anything new. We can just copy paste the existing great works of our ancestors itself can ensure the victory of love over hate, similar to the victory of triumph of good over evil. So I hope this lovable journey will be easy for everyone to adopt, because love comes naturally. Of course, even the Adolf Hitler, the most villain and the most of last century, is born with love. We have seen a childhood photo of Hitler in Wikipedia. When you see the baby face, we can see only love. So this is what love is, comes naturally. So let's pursue what comes naturally. Hate doesn't come naturally. Looting doesn't come naturally. We are artificially introducing. So why are we artificially introducing? Why can't we choose the easy way? Why are we making hard way? So that's what I would say. So we look forward to working with you all to ensure that to keep our home planet in the way of love. I mean our home earth, our solar system in the way of love, as mandated by our ancestors, specifically Gandhi, the way of love. So way of love is already we have a great inspiration and role model for a way of love. Our great Milky Way galaxy, home galaxy. Our ancestors have given a great awesome name, Milky Way. So Milky Way is like a Mother Nature. Mother Nature. I mean, people have drinking Mother Nature's milk, and people can be happy. There is a easy role model already. We have Milky Way. So Milky Way also gives a lot of option to pursue way of love. There is unlimited option. So I request you all, Please let's work together to promote the way of love and ensure the triumph of love over hate in our universe. So thank you for your time for listening, and let's work together for LS life scores, life sustainability. Love everyone. Thank you.